Alright guys, welcome back to this video. So we are going to be looking at the last two types of the QM. Okay, that's the buy continuation QM, or it's called the failed sell QM, then the sell continuation QM, or we can call it the failed buy QM. Okay, so starting with the buy continuation QM. Okay, we are going to be looking at continuing. Okay, we're going to be looking at continuing with our buys from our POI. So we already know our POI is where we are looking at the market change from. Okay, so this is aka failed sell QM. Okay, it's a failed sell. Failed sell, that means we're supposed to sell but we failed. It failed out and it didn't sell. So now what are we looking at in our failed sell QM? So we want to see the market come up. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, let's make this a lower low. Okay, let's make this a lower low. Okay, now let me get this out. I want to see price. Let's see price make a higher high and a lower, a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high with a lower low. Okay, so in the previous video we talked about this. When you see the market forming this is called a sell QM. Okay, this is a sell QM that the market has formed. So when the market forms a sell QM, we are going to be looking at taking our sells when the market comes back to that zone. Okay, I'm going to be looking at taking sells when the market comes back there. Okay, I'm going to be looking at taking our sells from there. Our stop loss just above that high. Okay, so this is our stop loss. Okay, so we are looking at sells. Okay, we are looking at sells in this market because it has formed a nice sell QM, a new lower low with a new higher high. So we are looking at sells from that market. But on a buy continuation QM or the failed sell QM, now this is a situation where that sell doesn't hold. Okay, so we want to see price come back, trigger your sell position right there. Sometimes it makes a small reaction, then it comes and triggers your stop loss. Okay, sometimes it comes back immediately, or it could give another big move to the upside. Okay, so now we are all not happy. Okay, we are all not happy. We're so sad. We hit our stop loss. So when we hit our stop loss, you don't give up on your analysis. Okay, this analysis is still very correct, but it was just on a wrong move. So the buy continuation QM, want to see the market come and break away from our sell point. When it hits your stop loss, don't revenge trade, don't enter the market. We simply hold our previous position. That position, don't get it out of the charts, leave it in the charts. Okay, leave it in the charts. What we shall do is we shall get this SL out of the way, just like that. Then we maintain our line from the previous higher high. Okay, but now we are going to be looking at that as our buy zone. Okay, so after marking that, we shall just come here and mark this lower low as well, because you're going to be looking at putting our stop loss somewhere around there. Okay, so after marking that, we shall have our new stop loss just below there. Our new stop loss just below there. Okay, stop loss just below there. We are now looking for buys, and we are going to be buying in between this entire zone. Okay, this entire zone in between here. Okay, in between there, that entire zone is a buy. Okay, inside, that's our buy zone. Okay, that is our buy zone. That's our buy zone. This is now a failed sell QM. We were supposed to sell, then we got stopped out while selling. Okay, so we are going to patiently wait for the market to come back to this zone. After coming back to this zone, and we take more buys to go higher. Okay, more buys to go higher. Sometimes it doesn't always stop there. Okay, we already discussed this. Sometimes we see the market coming inside here. Okay, that's why that entire zone is a buy zone. That entire zone is a buy zone. So we shall patiently wait for the market to come back and take our long positions. From here, shall be looking at going long. Okay, targeting highs basing on the previous points in the market. Stop loss just there. Our stop loss just there. Okay, that is a buy continuation QM. Okay, just as simple as that, and you're good to go. Make that money with a free mind. Okay, relax, wait for price to pull back in. I know many people, most of the new traders, want to see price come back to this high, right? This high right here. Want to see price come back to this high. Let me make this yellow. Okay, I know this is a no zone, a no buys, a no buy zone. Okay, that's a no buy zone. No buy zone. No buy zone. Don't wait for price to retrace right here and you take these buys. No, you're going to get stopped out. Don't take those buys. Okay, you're going to get stopped out. Wait for price to come back to this previous point where you were going to sell from. Okay, that's why you're going to wait for price to come back down over here. Okay, down over here, then we can be looking at taking those buys. Okay, so yeah, basically that's the buy continuation QM. So it's the same thing we shall come and see this side when we pop out to the sell continuations QM. So we want to see the market selling lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and a higher high. Okay, when we look at this, we know we are going to buy, right? We are going to be looking at taking buy opportunities from here. Marking our left shoulder just like that, marking out this left shoulder like that. Okay, getting our stop loss here. Okay, stop loss just right there. Okay, that's our stop loss. So here we're already looking at the market coming to sell to our buy zone, and we buy higher, right? But in this case, we are looking at a failed buy QM, a sell continuation. Okay, so I want to see price come over. Okay, try giving us a reaction, fails, taps our stop loss. Okay, goes lower. Okay, we don't panic. All right, don't panic in the market. We delete this stop loss because now it has failed. But what are we looking at right now? We are looking at buy sells. We look at continuing with our sells. So we are going to mark this out, this high. All right, this high, I'm going to mark it out so that we can have our stop loss just below, just above. Okay, just above, sorry about that, just above there. We have our stop loss just above there, and looking to sell lower from this entire zone, okay, that entire zone, sell zone, okay, sell zone. All right, so you can place as many positions as you want. Okay, matters about the account size is what matters the most. Okay, so we're going to have our stop loss just right there below that low, and looking at going lower. Okay, so that is it. Okay, this video has been so long, but now I don't like making long videos, but this is where you understand from, right? This is where you understand from. Take this and capitalize from this. We say this is a no sell zone. Okay, this is a no sell zone. This is a no sell zone. Okay, don't wait for the market to retrace to this high, okay, this low. Okay, don't wait for market to retrace here and you sell. Okay, you're going to get stopped out. Wait for the market to retrace back down here. That's when we're gonna get that up there, right up there. So you can go ahead and take screenshots for references, and I will see you guys into the next video. Okay, we shall be looking at where we can see these moves on the charts, right? So see you all in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace out.